What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 3 of 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 Gaming's Tactic Tester. If you've not seen the series before, I have a completely custom database where all the players in it have their attributes frozen at 13. We have a 20-team Super League and we test creators' tactics against each other. We have had some impressive tactics on the series thus far. However, at the time of recording, yours truly is still number 1. But today we have 3 brand new creators onto the series for the very first time. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the current state of our leaderboard. So guys, as I mentioned, this is the current state of our leaderboard and I am currently top of it. We have had some fantastic creators on here so far. We've had Hermes10 from my Discord channel, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, Mike from my Discord channel as well, Salmon FM, Demand More, JD FM, and Murph FM. As I said, some fantastic creators on the series thus far. Currently, I am top with my 4-2-3-1 that I use in my Red Star save, which managed to get me 82 points, 25 victories, 7 draws, 6 losses, score 87 goals, concede 39 goals, and have that goal difference of plus 48. But as I said, we do have 3 brand new creators on the series today, so let's dive into things. So guys, before we show off the first creator, we are going to talk to you about the database, and here it is. We have a 20-team Super League style format, 19 of the best teams around the world, and 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 Gaming FC. So each of the players on the team are as exactly as you would expect. If we go over to Bayern, this is Bayern. You can see 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 is still their manager, Neuer is their captain, Thomas Müller is their vice captain, and their key player at the moment is listed as 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪. So if we go on 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, you can see all of his attributes have been frozen at 13. His attributes will not change, he will not get better, he will not get worse throughout the course of this season, and all of his attributes are, as I said, frozen at 13. We've left their positions as what they normally cover because it's an element of having the same people in the same position. Obviously his player traits have stayed the same, his weak-footedness or right or left foot, their attributes have stayed the same, and I've not touched their hidden attributes either. So the idea is that it is all about the tactic and the tactics that are submitted versus the tactics of the managers in these clubs themselves. So if you see, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 has a tiki-taka style with a 4-2-3-1 wide. If we go on to Chelsea have obviously Thomas Tuchel as their manager with his gegenpress with the 5 at the back with the wing backs. And then if we go over, let's say PSG, you can have Poch as their manager and then gegenpress with his 4-3-3 DM wide. That's the kind of style. We are all talking about the creators and their tactics. So let's meet the first one on today's list. So guys, the first person we are talking about today is FM22, who has this tactic which he has submitted with his RB Salzburg save, which has done very, very well by the looks of things. This is his tactic. I will say all the creators, if they are a YouTube creator, their links will be down in the description. Please do go over, check out their channels, give them a subscribe and all of that good stuff. I will leave all of their links in the description, as well as 𝘼𝙗𝙪, the man who created this database. Please do go and check him out. He does brilliant work. Really, really nice guy as well. But this is Reese's tactic. So let's take a look at things. I'm not going to break it down too much, but this is kind of where we're at. So he has a sweet goalkeeper on defense in goal, a ball playing defender on cover, central defender on defend, and a no-nonsense centre-back again on cover, a ball-winning midfielder on defend, a Mezzala on support, a roaming playmaker again on support, inverted winger on one side, winger on attack on the other side, target forward, and a pressing forward. So I assume at Salzburg, this is probably SngXunZh and 𝘼𝙗𝙪, is probably my assumption. But if we do a little quick pick here, you can kind of see who is where. These are the sorts of players. Hold on, let me do a quick pick without restriction. This is the best 11 that we've got right here, right now. Then obviously doesn't really matter too much. All of our attributes are the same. But we have Schmeichel in goal, Koundé, Coates, Torres, Declan Rice is that ball winning midfielder, Locatelli, Yuri Tielemans, Chiesa on one side, Kostic on the other, and Immobile and Maxi Gomez up top. What we're going to do, guys, we have this whole season set out. Obviously, as you can see, all the fixtures here. We are going to simulate through the entire season and see you at the end to see how FM Wonderkids gets on. So it's been a positive season for Reese or FM Wonderkids. He is up into 4th in our Tactic Tester League. Obviously, out of his 38 games, he got 18 victories, 11 draws, and 9 losses, scoring 85 goals, getting 57 goals against, with that goal difference of plus 28. Obviously, getting himself 65 points. Not too bad, actually, but this is a much tighter league than we have seen in previous instances, and he does finish in 4th in that. If we go onto the home screen, you can see some of the stats on his team. 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙈, top goal scorer for him, 27 goals, highest average rating for him. 𝘼𝙗𝙤 with the most assists, which is very interesting. What position was 𝘼𝙗𝙤 playing in? What position was 𝘼𝙗𝙤 playing in? Inverted winger on the left-hand side, maybe? Let's have a little look. Sorry, this is totally off kilter, but we're definitely having a look at this. Yeah, attacking midfield left, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙤. 13 assists and 8 goals. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 𝘼𝙗𝙤 with the best pass completion, 𝘼𝙗𝙤 with the highest man of the match award, and indeed he was in the bad books with 9 yellows and 1 red. But a very, very good showing and a great one to kick us off with. The second creator will need no introduction to you. We are talking about the amazing RDF. He has kindly allowed me to use his 4-3-3 Perfecto, which is his world-beating 4-3-3, which he created whilst being the manager of Roma. Again, go and check RDF out. His links are in the description. If you don't know who RDF is already, please learn who RDF is. Honestly, brilliant tactician. He has a sweeper keeper on defending goal, wing backs on support on both sides, and 2 ball playing defenders. In the midfield, he has a defensive midfielder on support, 𝘼𝙗𝙤 on support, central midfielder on attack. Very, very interesting to see. The match engine does not like midfield runners, so these two are going to cause a lot of havoc. A winger on attack on the left hand side, an inverted winger on attack on the right hand side, and then that advanced forward up top. If we go through things with a quick pick as well, you can kind of see where everyone's going. In this particular instance, as it's a sweeper keeper over a goalkeeper from last time, we have Dominik Livakovic in goal, Castagne, Torres, Koundé, and 𝘼𝙗𝙤, Declan Rice, Locatelli, Youri Tielemans, Chiesa, Kostic, Harry Kane. It's a very nice lineup, and I think this is going to have a lot of goals in it. Let's see at the end of the season how RDF got on. So guys, we've got a new champion. RDF is currently now top of our leaderboard. He managed to win the division relatively comfortably in the end by 5 points, beating out AC Milan. He got 84 points at the so he is top of the leaderboard. He does knock me off, which is annoying, but kind of understandable. It is RDF. Out of his 38 games, he had 26 games won, 6 draws, 6 losses, scored 79 goals, conceded 33 goals, and has that goal difference of a plus 46. In terms of some of the matches, he did unfortunately lose all away from home, which is interesting to note, to Real Madrid, AC Milan, Flamengo, Chelsea, Roma, and PSG. But obviously 26 wins is the most we've seen on this Tactic Tester series thus far. If we go onto the home screen, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙤, the goal scoring threat again with the 21 goals. Timothy Castagne with 7.32 as the highest average rating. SMS and Rafinha both getting 7 assists. You know, you can kind of see what's on the screen. Koundé, highest pass completion, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙤, most player of the matches, and Castagne with the most yellows, and Locatelli managed to pick up a red card for him. In terms of the team stats, Jack, editor, please do switch the camera over to the other side of the screen. In terms of goals scored in the league, he was the best. In terms of goals conceded, he was the best. It goes without saying, this is RDF. But we've got one more creator ready to run the gauntlet. Let's introduce SngXunZh. So, if you've been in and around the FM22 tactical scene so far, you would have known about SngXunZh, a regular in Omega Luke's chat and one of the pioneers of the attackerless formation, one of the guys who helped Luke get that tactic into a winning style. Absolute tactical genius. This is his custom tactic, the plastic Christmas tree, as he's mentioned it. SngXunZh, brilliant guy from the interactions that I've had with him, always there for a little bit of tactical banter, which I absolutely love. He has a sweeper keeper on support in nets, and he's got inverted wing backs on automatic duty, which you don't see an awful lot of. Ball playing defenders on defensive midfielder on support, defensive wingers on both sides, again another role that you don't see. And then this is where I love this trio up top. You've got a trequartista on attack, you've got a shadow striker on attack, and you've got a poacher on attack. Also, attacking mentality. You don't see a lot of this. This tactic is built to be on the front foot. If we do the quick pick, just so you can see again the sort of players that will fill and occupy these roles: 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 in goal, Castagne, Torres, Koundé, and Digne. So different roles as the inverted wing backs here. Declan Rice is a defensive midfielder, Chiesa and Gaia on the wings, then Luis Alberto, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, and 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪 as that poacher. Let's see how tactical genius SngXunZh gets on. Guys, I cannot believe it. We've already had the title won from one creator, as RDF took the title from me. And it's been very, very short-lived. Maybe he's held it for about 5 minutes, because SngXunZh has absolutely annihilated this Tactic Tester League with his plastic Christmas tree tactic. He has topped the table with 87 points, beating RDF by 3 points. In terms of the victories, 27 victories out of the 38 games, 6 draws, 5 losses, but it's the goal scoring return that this tactic is unbelievable with. It scored 119 goals, conceded 40, and obviously has that goal difference then of a positive 79. Absolutely ridiculous. If we go onto the home screen, 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, that top goal scorer with 25 goals, 𝘼𝙗𝙤 with the highest average rating, SMS with 19 assists, either playing as that shadow striker or the other role, the trequartista up there. Acerbi doing well, 𝘼𝙗𝙤 most man of the match awards with 6, Declan Rice 11 yellow cards, SMS with 2 reds, he is prone to that. And in terms of the team stats, best goals scored, best goals conceded, 119 goals, guys. You're not going to see that many goals in this tester every single week. So let's take a look and see how our leaderboard is looking now we've had these guys on. So this is the leaderboard. SngXunZh is top of the tree with his plastic Christmas tree. See what I did there? I've listed it as a 4-1-2-2-1 formation. He did win the league with his 87 points, 27 victories, and 119 goals. I thought Mike was doing really, really well last week with his 110 goals, but 119 is a different level. That goal difference is just absolutely massive. RDF does slot in second now with his 84 points. He does not, they both knock me off the top of the tree. I'm quite happy to not be top of the leaderboard anymore. And then FM Wonderkid slots in there. It is nearer the bottom, but don't be disheartened, Reese. Honestly, it was a very, very good performance. 18 victories in all in the competition. It's just the 11 draws, mate. Just needed something to turn those draws into victories, and you would have been so much higher up the table. Obviously, it doesn't really matter in this tactic tester about league position. It's much more about points, because as you can see, he's finished below JDFM, who finished below in 5th in the league. It's all about that points return. So guys, if you would like to submit a tactic to be tested on this series, please do so on my Discord. We have a thread in there for tactic tester submissions. A link to my Discord will be at the top of the description. Please do go and check it out. Jump in the Discord and submit your tactics. I can't wait to test all the tactics that we have. I've got a long list to get through, but if you submit your tactic in Discord, we will get you onto this series ASAP. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, please do drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.